Tonight, will the general election be held in the second half of this year? Now, it's a new year and it looks certain that we will be having a general election. But the question is now, when? Many had suggested that Rishi Sunak will hold it this summer in May, but today he appeared to rule that out, saying the working assumption is that it will be held in the second half of the year. Today, Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer accused the Prime Minister of squatting in Downing Street for months on end, and during a speech in Bristol, he set out what he called Project Hope, saying his priority would be economic growth if he were to become Prime Minister. The BBC's political editor, Chris Mason, now reports. Well, time for some of the day's other news for you now. And a group of 7 people convicted of sexually abusing children in Glasgow have been told that they could face. Prince Andrew and former US President Bill Clinton are among a number of high-profile figures named in US court papers detailing connections to the late sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Now, the newly released records form part of a case against Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's girlfriend, who has been jailed for helping him abuse girls. Jeffrey Epstein was a millionaire, known to mix with high-profile figures. When he killed himself in jail 5 years ago, he was accused of running a vast network of underage girls for sex. The court papers contain dozens of references to Prince Andrew, who was accused by one woman of having sex with her when she was 17. He denies those allegations. Gary O'Donoghue now reports. Gary O'Donoghue reporting there. Now, a groundbreaking new treatment for sickle cell disease and beta thalassemia has begun production in Edinburgh. Scientists use gene editing to identify faulty genes in a person's blood and can disable them. The Roslin CT lab is now receiving samples from all over the world. Here's our science and innovation correspondent with more, Laura Goodwin. That was our science and innovation correspondent, Laura Goodwin, reporting there. And now that takes us into the day's sports news with Amy Irons, who's with us tonight. How's it looking, Amy?
Never had a... And what a brilliant final it was, Sarah. I was on the edge of my seat.
I bet you were. And I'm sure that's just the beginning for him as well, Amy.
Sure.
OK, thank you so much. Thank you, Amy. Now, a woman has been reunited with her handbag 30 years after it was stolen. It was found washed up in Aberdeen by 11-year-old Maisie. And with the help of social media, the delighted owner was eventually tracked down. Ben Phillip has this story. OK, let's take a look at your weather forecast now. And Judith, how is the new year looking?
It is looking very promising. It's not often I get to say that, is it? Thank you very much. A very good evening to you. Yes, some sunshine as well. That's your forecast.
How nice to get a bit of a break from that rain for most of us, Judith, isn't it?
You're absolutely right.
Thank you very much. And that is all from us here this evening. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be back at the same time, same place tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye for now.